Hi Pisces, let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for you. The card you have is the Nine of Swords, followed by the Knight of Pentacles, also by the Seven of Pentacles. Fourth card you have is the Ace of Cups, followed by the Fool card, and then the last card is the Nine of Wands. Okay, starting off with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords energy has you feeling like you're very, I see you very tense, or thinking over something very, very intensely. I feel like there's new opportunities and directions and places you want to go and things you want to do, and you're just not sure how it's all going to come about. Don't alarm yourself too much with the details, because eventually I think things will work out. I'm not sure if it's in regards to finances, you overlooking your finances. If you're hoping to travel, if you'll have the money to travel, if you'll have the finance to travel, or if it's a new opportunity that comes your way. There's an element of anticipating something here with the Nine of Swords. Now, this could be for some of you if you are dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like there might be a little bit of communication that may be off during this time. This could also lead to insomnia. It could lead to you feeling a little bit stressed out. I feel like this might be that you have several ideas that you want to get off the ground here, and maybe there isn't much consistency, but I think there will be, because you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So eventually you're going to come into a consistent routine, or you'll find some sort of timetable or consistency or routine that's going to work for you, Pisces, during this time. Knight of Pentacles, for some of you, there's something to do with finance here, or growing finance, possibly a new job offer, because you also have the Ace of Cups, a destined opportunity for the water sign, which is definitely you. This is the hand of God that's offering you this opportunity. Look at that. Will you take it? I feel like it's blessings. It's blessings upon blessings. It's promising of finance. It's promising of abundance. So I like what it's promising, is what I'm trying to say here. For some of you, it's a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that's coming in, that's wanting something serious with you. They've actually thought about something serious with you, or are imagining something serious with you. I'm not sure if you're ready to take that chance with them, though, because you have the Fool card. Some of you are ready to take this new beginning, and you're looking upon this new relationship or this new offer very favorably. However, for some, with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you're, and again, this anticipating energy here, you're not ready to accept, or you have your guard up, or you don't know enough about this person to accept what they're wanting to offer you. So for some, it could be in relation to love. For others, it could be in relation to finance. There could be an earth sign that's coming in that is wanting to find stability with you. For some of you, I feel like you're starting something new. It's possibly something you've never thought you'd be doing here, Pisces. It could be a side job. It could be another income stream. It could be the new type of person you're wanting to date. I do feel for some of you, you're starting something new, something you never thought you'd be doing, but it's actually going to start making you money. And it could be something involving travel. It could be something revolving something creatively. A lot of Pisceans tend to sort of move around, like production or film or writing or creating in some regard, because of your wonderful creative ability. So it could be something tied into this. But the cards do indicate, with the Knight of Pentacles in conjunction with the Seven of Pentacles, that this could grow your finances or your assets. And I do see you looking at these gains, which means there's a possibility that you may start reaping the rewards of whatever this venture is. For some of you, you're wanting to increase your finances, possibly, and you're just not sure about how to do it. Maybe there needs to be something implemented here. So for some that have a business, I feel like there's a bit of financial analytics that may be going up in this sort of corner here. I'm not sure if you've been stressed over the income or the performance of your team, your stores, or whatever it is that you do if you have a business, or you're overseeing finances or revenue, gross profits of a company. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel as though you're overlooking something here, or there needs to be further attention to budgets, analytics, targets, overheads, profit margins, etc. But I am seeing for some of you in a relationship sense, especially with an earth sign, can be any sign, Pisces. There's a lot of you dealing with different people, different elements, sunrise, sun signs, sorry, not sunrise. Well, there is a sunrise here, what it looks like. sun sign, rising signs. There's different elements coming into play here, so I don't like to pigeonhole them too much when dealing with signs. But if you are dealing with an earth sign or someone who's quite level-headed, quite practical, quite rational, I'm seeing that the two of you are growing and things are becoming more serious between the two of you. So I'm excited for you. I am. The Ace of Cups. This is liberation. This is love. This is expression of thought, expression of feeling. This is the hand of God that's offering the water sign a brand new opportunity. But it's something that's going to bring you fulfillment. And whether it's a brand new relationship, whether it's travels, maybe you've got a long distance relationship and you want to travel to meet someone to tell them you love them or to tell them you miss them. Maybe there's someone at a distance to you. Maybe it's an Aries, another water sign. Maybe it's an air sign that's further away from you and you're wanting to see them. You're wanting to make those plans, and this could happen. This could eventuate. But back to this Ace of Cups. It does have a religious connotation. So for some of you, you're meeting someone quite religious and or spiritual, a little bit more so than you maybe. Again, I feel like you're taking a chance on someone that's quite different in a way to you in some regard here. But I almost feel like this is an opportunity from the universe that's being handed to you, from the gods, the angels, spirit, law of attraction, call it what you will. This is a divine opportunity. It's quite a good idea. Like, I'm not sure if this is a creative pursuit or a person, but I feel like there'll be many things that will come from this. An outpour of success, an outpour of feelings. It's quite a delicate venture. It's going to be quite a highly prized venture for you because the bird is here. But things could definitely take flight off this. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing, Pisces, could very well be implemented. It is a heightened sensitivity as well. For some of you, you're dabbling more into your intuition, clairvoyant ability, psychic ability, the esoteric arts, tarot, astrology, spiritualism, natural remedies or therapies even. You're taking a chance on something here that can bring you an outpour of something into your life, that can bring you more into your life, is what I'm seeing with the Ace of Cups. So I think for the most part, that's very, very positive. It could be winning an award or being noticed for your talents here, being mentioned. I feel like there's some sort of accreditation here. So if you're working in a collaborative environment, your name may be attributed to something and you may win an award, win a film festival, win the attention of a production company or an agent. I feel like you're being accredited to something that's highly prized. It's going to be elevated because it's for you, Pisces. This is destined for you. And it's very beautiful, and I'm very happy for you, and I just know that this will bring you what you're wanting. And I know sometimes you're scared to take this chance. Look at that. You've got the Fool card. So you're scared to take a chance, to take that leap of faith. Maybe that needs to be your motto this month, that it's all just a leap of faith that will bring you to this opportunity here. It could be having faith in someone that you're dealing with romantically. In particular, this is the sign of an Aries here, or someone that can be fueled by fire, that's quite impulsive, that has that inner intuition, that adventurism, that hunger, and just pursues that. Maybe, but it is new starts, new beginnings, setting out on a journey. For some of you, there's definitely travel involved, or an opportunity that comes to you from foreign shores that you may have to travel out to and meet with. To sort of get the ball rolling here during this time with the Fool card. For some, it could be with the Fool card and the Nine of Swords here and the Nine of Wands. For some of you, I feel like you're unsure about how to move forward with a person here. And you may be resistant. There's a bit of resistance with the Nine of Wands, so I'm not sure if your resistance is someone's advances. Someone may be offering you love or commitment or a relationship. It still may be very early days. The Knight of Pentacles travels at a very slow pace, so it's by no means something that's developing on a very fast, impulsive basis. But for some, with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, for some of you, I feel you may be feeling a little bit foolish, or you're feeling a little bit like it's too good to be true with a certain situation happening around someone, but it's almost like it's early days still. You will see changes within this person and growth and developments, which is great. However, I assume that the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Swords and the Fool card is pointing to you anticipating a certain connection here. It's either you see you don't see that it's possible for this to happen, or this person to come around, or this person to show you the same level of interest, or this person to be the person you're wanting them to be. Because I feel like with the Fool card, you feel it's frivolous, it can't happen, it's foolish thinking, it's foolish behavior, it's wishful thinking. But look what the Fool is looking towards. This is the Ace of Cups. It absolutely could be a very lucrative opportunity or a very auspicious relationship, one that has adventure, one that has love, one that has stability, one that has rationality, one that matters to you enough for you to care what people say, what they think, their opinions. But maybe for the time being, maybe during some period, you're feeling this capricious energy with the Nine of Wands. You're feeling uncertain. You're feeling on guard. You're feeling like this can't move any forward because you don't see how it's going to happen. Or you don't know how you feel about a situation or about a person as yet. And maybe there's something to do with time. Or maybe there's something to do with adventurism. There's something to do with impulsive energy here that you need to embrace to see this opportunity through all the way till the end of the month. But there can be a bit of exhaustion here as well. So for some of you on the career front, maybe there's a bit of exhaustion going on with your career. Maybe you want something a little bit lighter. Maybe something that isn't too heavy, something that you don't have to take home after you do your standard 9 to 5. Something where you can be more of the Fool. And that's not to say you want less responsibility, or maybe you do, Pisces, but sometimes you just want to be able to be more creative and innovative and maybe autonomous. Maybe you have someone that is quite that constant presence that sits above you, and you're wanting something that will enable you more flexibility, more freedom, more accommodation, something that's more lighter in duties, maybe not so intense, where it has you in that sort of Nine of Swords energy. So maybe you're looking forward to the future because the future holds something here for you, and there could be an opportunity that may present itself to you. And it is a money-making opportunity. So some of you, you'll possibly be leaving behind a job or taking time off. The Fool card is leisurely activities. It's personal time. It's personal time for withdrawal, for soul searching and things like that. So some of you may be taking this sort of time out from career or even a relationship, Pisces. You may need the time out of a relationship or of a career, and that's okay because you need time for everything to ebb and flow. Which I think is pivotal for you during this month, just to see how these general messages did apply for you, or will apply for you, I should say. Okay, the first card, the Chariot with the Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit. Okay. So, starting off with the Chariot card. For those that are dealing with fellow water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, I feel like there's a relationship that's destined for greatness here with another water sign. It's the two of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be with a Cancer, but I feel like this is the two of you both driving this relationship here. There's a lot of astrological compatibility between the two of you, yes. There's also a lot of astrological compatibility between the two of you here as well. This is destined for greatness. I do think there may be some questions in regards to this relationship now. Again, I feel like I'm going to go with this sort of energy here with the two nines at the beginning and the end of the reading, that there's something you're preempting. Why are you second-guessing this, Pisces? Are you thinking it's too good to be true, or are you thinking the two of you can't come into a beautiful, harmonious balance together where you both work towards this relationship? I feel like there's questions. There's still questions. So I'm not sure if you have a hunch or you have a premonition, but there's something sitting within you that you're not liking, and I think this is what you're basing the connection on. And yes, I would advise you listen to that intuition. I think you're very, very spot on. I have a lot of beautiful Piscean clients who do have a lot of ability themselves or use their natural intuition to gauge how to move forward with a situation or how to deal with certain people. But it's almost like you know something's up before it even happens because you just have this ability. You feel your way through life and you know when something is off. And for some of you, I feel like if there is a water sign around you, it's destined for greatness, but you need to be patient because the Knight of Cups is here, and it can show that challenging times show up ahead for you. But you're also moving from barren lands into moving something more promising. There's increase, there's anticipation, there's also the possibility to build up to something great here, but as I said, it's going to take time. You are manifesting a lot in your love life, I can see with the Seven of Cups here, so this is quite powerful. I think if you sort of try to adopt this sort of the more fool attitude, not foolish behavior, but more an attitude where you sort of just go with the flow and just see where this relationship takes you or a connection takes you, you may be pleasantly surprised into how much you can fall for this person or how much the two of you can actually enter into a very committed, emotionally fueled relationship here. So for some, it's pivotal that you give this relationship some sort of chance to prove itself because it's got the possibility to go places. Now, for some of you, you're meeting with someone quite successful here. They could be foreign, they could be very successful at what they do. They could be in production. I feel like they have fame around them with the stars. So they could be very well known for what they do. They could be a scholar or an academic, and they could be very well known in the academic world. They could work with medicine, finance, creative pursuits, whatever they're involved in. I feel like they're well known. They've come to prominence one time or another during their professional career, is what I'm seeing with the Chariot card. Because new beginnings, new opportunities for love. Things will happen slowly though, and I'm not sure if this is you, but it's actually you that will be pulling the brakes here, not this other person. I think it might be you here, Pisces. And if you want it to go at your own pace, that's completely fine. But I'd hate to think that you being in some sort of attitude where you think this won't work, or the logistics of this relationship won't work, or we live too far apart, or we're wanting different things. I don't have enough money to visit this person. I don't have enough this or that. There's reservations, and these reservations I feel are coming from you. There's a lot of water here, especially in this corner. And I feel like this is coming from you, Pisces, because you have reservations about this connection, is what I'm seeing. For some, these reservations will actually lead to you walking away from a situation or will lead to singledom. The Hermit card is a single figure. It's autonomy, it's independence, it's withdrawal. Some of you will actually withdraw from someone, whether you're married, you're single, you're in a short-term relationship, maybe in a long-term relationship. This is withdrawing from this person for one reason or another with the Hermit energy. The Hermit needs time for resolution, needs time to think and analyze. It's also a guardian energy. So I feel like this is all in the name of protecting yourself and protecting your heart, Pisces. So for some of you, it's absolutely a possibility with the Hermit card that you will be withdrawing, or at the end of this month, you will be alone because of your reservations about starting something new or taking someone else on for a second chance. I definitely feel there's a fire sign around some of you that are wanting movement in a relationship. It's almost like they don't want to promise you anything, but they want things to develop between the two of you. The King of Wands with the Fool, they want things to develop, but on their own accord. Can that work between you two? I don't know. Your situation may be very different, maybe very precarious, maybe very fleeting. It may be a situation where you're not very attached to, but I feel for some of you dealing with a fire sign, they're wanting a new beginning, but I feel like they just want to see how it goes. It's a very freeing, it's a very, I'm not sure if they have much planned for the future for the two of you, but it's someone that lives in the moment. And I feel like in the moment, they're just wanting to be with you and they're just wanting to see where it goes. So it's nice to see that they want to explore the connection, but how much of a future they can offer, I don't know. Because if we really read into it, the Nine of Wands is the capricious energy and is the fire sign, the Aries, Sagittarius or Leo coming through here that does have their guard up, that is still wanting things a certain way. They're still quite cemented in their old ways. The ones are still behind them. So are they ready to change their ways and to take love in a different approach? Only time will tell. But you do have the Queen of Pentacles here, so I definitely feel those that are dealing with an earth sign, things are getting very serious between the two of you. There's a beautiful lush garden around the Queen of Pentacles. She's the last queen of the deck, and this is the coupling up here. So a lot of you are bringing forward emotions and stability towards each other. Some of you are going into business together because of shared interests or shared finances or joint financial ventures as well with the Queen of Pentacles here. I sometimes see her as pregnant though, or she's given birth. She looks very adoringly to something here. So for some of you, this could lead to a pregnancy, absolutely, with the Queen of Pentacles. But beautiful energy with earth signs. There's definitely a lot of growth. Or you're thinking about the finances, possibly moving in together, because I see you potentially both overlooking your finances, trying to see how you can have a certain living situation together or something of the sort here. But I did mention Virgos here. Virgo energy around someone. This is self-critical behavior. So Virgos are very self-critical. They're sensitive to opinions because they're very analytical. They analyze, dissect, compartmentalize, register, reanalyze everything that's said, every action that's taken. And I'm not sure if you're coming in with this energy, but I do believe this is what I'm going to go with again. There's reservations. Are you being too self-critical of yourself or someone else around you, Pisces? That's the question I'm going to pose to you, because it could leave you single or it could leave you going on a break with someone because of that self-critical energy. Let's move on now and have a look and see what's happening in career, finance, and business for you. Okay, 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Tower, Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, there's definitely something you didn't see coming here. 9 of Swords is you with a blindfold on, you not seeing a vision, you not going to see how a sudden enterprise can make you money. There's definitely money-making opportunities around you, but it's not something you ever considered. I see that you'll start to get it off the ground, and it may take a couple of tries to get this successful, but it has potential to make you money. You're going from the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 7 and the Knight. So there's a lot of growth. There's actually a lot of back and forth to do with finance for you in the year. It could be a working from home or a business venture that's involved with your family, a family business working from home. There's familiarity here. There's commerce or money that's coming in for you, or there's money to be made through working through home or selling something, selling a product, selling a service, selling something creative here is what I'm seeing with the 10 of Pentacles. Also an opportunity to join a family business or a small business. I think it's more to do with family. This business has been passed on through generation to generation. It's not like a massive global conglomerate. For some of you, it could be with the Fool card, but for some, it is a family business. It's quite a close-knit team. It's also a legacy that you'll be creating here. So I really do think some of you are starting something you'd never thought possible, you never thought you'd be doing. Possibly something a little bit out of the norm for you, but it will be a money-making opportunity here, so just go with it. You also might be consulting someone around you, like a trusted friend, an extended family member, a person that's like family to you, to help you with this. It could be an air sign, could be earth energy here as well, and this person may help you in some regard here. 4 of Cups, illumination, learning about something, an opportunity. I feel like this hand of God that's offering you this 4th cup is this ace down here. It's offered very unexpectedly because you're too busy not seeing this. You're assessing your options, and this is your current set of circumstances, these 3 cups. When an unexpected money-making opportunity will present itself, and this is not something you ever considered, especially as a career path. You know, this is the tree of life. This is never something you imagined you'd be doing in your life at one point or another. So there's an element of something being very new or quite foreign to you, Pisces, a little bit out of your realm. This whole concept of fish out of water, that, you know, you can hit the ground running and you can take off from this because it can be something you genuinely will have passion for. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups, holding the Holy Grail, holding this cup that God, the universe, the angels are giving to you. So this is genuine fulfillment in your career here, in your creative hobbies, in this, maybe it's an added income stream, maybe it's a family business, whatever it is that you're working on here. Oh, wrong one. whatever it is that you're working on here can bring you good opportunities with the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, the Queen of Cups, not Pentacles, Cups. Cups, emotion, fulfillment, bliss, happiness, and awareness. Unexpected income for some of you, unexpected expenses will come up for some of you because of carelessness, maybe in a financial situation here, or you may have to ask for funds from a financial institution, from a creditor, a business. You'll need some sort of help. This is help given, charity, support. So you'll be looking for support here, potentially legal support for a venture you'll want to start. And if you don't do this, be careful, because you have the Tower card that sits sort of in the middle of this reading. If you don't cover your tracks and protect yourself, copyright yourself, go through the legal avenues, the legal, the contingencies, or whatever else it needs doing, you may have to, this project may fall apart because of your lack of carelessness, when it comes to legalities, or something to do with the scales of justice, contracts, legalities, and things like this in regards to the business or the creative venture or the opportunity. For some of you, there's a collaboration that may fall through. You felt it. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, you felt it, and it'll come through, and you'll feel like a fool for some reason. You didn't see it coming, though. You couldn't help it. It's quite unexpected. But that's okay. I feel like you can seek the help to move forward. Or there'll be people around you that will want to support you, or there'll be generosity around you in some regard through friends, acquaintances, colleagues, people that will support you professionally, is what I'm seeing here. So although the Tower moment may occur sometime through, there is a promise of help and solace with the Ace of Cups here and the 6 of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign or a water sign that lends you a helping hand, sort of extends the olive branch and helps you out here a little bit in regards to career or creative pursuits. For some, I feel like if you're working for a business, it's not necessarily a family business, can be a massive organization here. There's some sort of restructure or underperformance that's occurring within the business, and as a result, the business will need more funding or capital. So that may be going under for some of you. I wouldn't say liquidation, not yet, although it could be, but I feel for some of you, there's a business that's struggling to keep its head above water financially with cash flow, income, capital, and things like this. So maybe something to look out for here sometime during this month, Pisces. But I will leave it at that. I do hope this reading has been insightful for you. Thank you again for